When working with a twin needle, all you need to do is first check the size on the package. This one is 2.5. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the set menu and actually tell it what size of twin needle I'm using. Twin needle and 2.5. Notice all the options there from 6.0 down to 1.6. And then when I touch OK, you're going to notice that every stitch I pick will be pictured just like it's going to sew. So when you actually pick some of these stitches, they're going to kind of look pretty cool, even just to start with. Even the utility stitches are going to look fantastic. This is one of my favorites because it just has some fun with itself. And as you go, ooh, I haven't seen that one before. As you can see, it's pretty exciting. So if you have stitched out all your decorative stitches already, why not put a twin needle in and go stitch them out again, because they're going to look totally different. And again, impressing your friends, this is an easy way to do it. So once I have set the machine up, I am guaranteed not to accidentally overstep the boundaries of the foot. That's why we want to set that twin needle function, because what it does is limits the setting. So right now where it says 4.5 on this, I cannot make it any bigger. Remember, the max is 7 millimeters, minus 2.5 is actually 4.5. Now, when we threaded this machine, I don't know which side of the tension disc I went in, so I'm going to go ahead and remove my thread, add my second color up here. Just you can do a thread stand or just add it up here. And so what I'm going to do is take both these colors, why not, pink and purple, every little girl's favorite color combination. We're going to go ahead and thread them, but as soon as I get right here, I'm going to separate them in my hands. Doesn't matter which one, but you'll notice there's a little metal fin in here. Put one thread on the right, one thread on the left. Put those threads back together in one hand and finish threading the machine. Now when you get down to the bottom, it actually does not matter which thread goes in which needle. Now, the only thing it does matter is, can you see the needle eyes to thread them manually, because the needle threader is not set up to thread for a twin needle. So either get a handheld needle threader, or if you have a Husqvarna Viking serger, oftentimes a needle threader handheld one came in those machines. Those are nice and sometimes used over here. But there we go, slide that underneath. And this is what we're talking about. When you are working with a decorative stitch, you're going to get a fabulous combination. The two colors you pick, every time you pick another color, you stitch the same stitch, it's going to look a little different. So we'll just add this to our little sampler here. Let's do this stitch. It doesn't look like I've done one. And we should be good to go here. Sometimes what I'll do is just stitch a little bit slower as I kind of get used to and kind of make sure my machine is all set up for the way I'm working. I like the way it's stitching right now, so I could go ahead and stitch a little bit here. And how about for fun, I'm going to just randomly pick. I tend to pick stitches that are a little bit more open, a little bit lacy, that are along that line. Even just a simple scallop or some of these fun little guys here are going to look fantastic. By the way, those will stitch out very fast because they are a longer stitch length of 20 per stitch. Now it just looks like I have a calligraphy pen. You can go ahead and use the thread cutter. It will work with a twin needle. And we'll see what we get here. So see what I mean about stitching out all your stitches? You're going to get a different look. And if you put in a different size of twin needle, your stitches are going to look a little bit different from there. So have some fun, impress your friends, try out some variegated threads, and wow, these stitches are fabulous. Ever see a triple needle? Now you can stitch them all a third time too.